na ko subscribe na like na share the jaw comment e wo honom sene ye di enkomo no ne ye ka democracy ne ye ka kabima min kabia ma mu hu nsem no ye pese won so de wadwenkyere eba na bibia etimi koyi e de ma enti program ne koso no me ready wadwenkyere na metimi ama afofron so etimi abemsem rebema na etimi ama dwumedi no aye kama enti ko Tofiakwa TV also on our social media handles corner like and share the jaw comment e wo honom so also ko Time TV also on social media, like it, share the jaw comment or honor the whole nyina metimi ready at the amount bibia etimi akoye and then me team of production and a djumedi no me name special producer Abrantipaya of success originatory director ama bibia etimi akoye oko MCR house so a obenya ima labi and so controlling yama ewo echire honum sounds na obenya junior ene Benas Utman no so originatory almost oboa ama bibia etimi akoye it for some reason and copim exactly 9:45 no the point political hot show and make Big Brother GH Maestro military media hu chia me and ye bro ene be opinion kese pa opinion kese a sebi wabobra na eba amamu ne kabima men kabia amamu ye bu e wo man kronkron Ghana mu a onimde ene wasanso so esuade e de akwachiri na no mi no bedi nkomo ka cho se ene ye Monday no but the MP for Kwabri East, ebitimi amba Fache TV, the point political house show, near Din Commandama Bibia, etimi akoye. No penny way no, waye Juma ewo yikom da. Yes, he has been with yikom, waye Juma or most of the cocoa processing factories that we've had in our country and also in UK, with Dini Juma ewo honum, and also so upubia or ye expert in energy that we have in our country. Opinion amene bedin komono, esanso ye expert. Ewo energy ewo oman konkron Ghana mu na din e the honorable onyina akwesi a champion Jemfi ono na menya na ene mene no eba bedi nkomo etimi yina tre na ye nkomo no ya hyase atwetwen edi efri hono honorable nwa kwaba
eje so minia
achose wi yabakode
yankupa adom no ho ye awonso
nyame yando we ho ye ma twon wache papa
fache me adwuma ya wa hwa up and down recess you we were still working in a adwuma and China and free Nigeria by and so oban so esa wo ye constituency adwuma ntini nyina aka ho nyame hihye mu nene edu so say sebeba
na I think say was it last 2 weeks or so before p what did we didn't come na kwentu na Nigeria now nam China now didn't motivate you ma utimi esipini eye adwuma sa.
Well, it's intrinsic free me. It's the makasa meye what I've subscribed to do. On say sana wo kan obobo me profile so na me wo ecom. And I was the general manager. Ewo honomo. Enti se me elect say me free say adwuma no sa position no abe a member of parliament. Edia says if it must be done, it must be done well. Enti media life ni nyina no bibia ni ho a meya me de ayesa me meya dia then ayesa meye when the time comes for me to go I shouldn't be thinking say adwuma mi ye ni ya na ma nye ni a discussion a membre so say nyankopon de ma me na me free adwuma ni mu a ayesa kan say enipa sen na eka won asem say one adwuma no ye ni number 2 oboa o mo abrabo you impacted in their lives and these are the things may and the commitment should not be questioned at all. Any say a year discussion about obia adwuma mu say adwuma obeye onumpo de ahofama enu kredie ya na it should be a given idea no de eda ho a odi wura adwuma. The question should be impact sen na okreti ewo adwuma na ye and that is eno na idea motivate me say adwuma bi a me ye bia no menko all out na mensum so udi kan sum wa ho no wasum o man so aka.
Now, just like you were saying, from Ecom, you came into other, matters and also my life experience, So from Ecom to becoming a member of parliament, so from that journey to being a member of parliament for Kwabri East, what are some of the experiences when you especially with the people of Kwabri East and the same and
well, the first thing I will say is sika na ye me motivation na ntimi move anka me disappointed. Anka me very very disappointed because ikom ho na me wono nyame adom na but I thank God so much say me free ikom no na nye sika nti na me si o me free ikom abeye MP abenye sika. So what I say. Number 2 na man who say experiences bia wunya wo wiase along the way say ebe wo benyina to a certain level no. Yankopon hye in such a way say prepare wo for your next challenge. Enti man who say mesu ehunu bia menyaye ewo ikom. When me call abriche ko ye adwuma me free ho ba ye sompa. Me free sompa ba ikom. Me rise through the ranks abe general manager no. So ehunu bia menya wo madwuma mu no. Nipa hunkita hodie me be ye MP eboa me pa. Yes, because one nipa hunkita hodie sikasem ehweso accountability for adwuma ya dia hye wonsa. What I say, and even the leadership what you have to do also obey self motivated say adwuma na dia hye wonsa no because we MP a sebio obi mbebo so say ko parliament. So what I say, obi mmefa ade ansi so say ye tena chamber be there, make sure we close na wako. Obi a nhye I say what you control enema bebre. And he say onye discipline you will be caught out. All right. And enipa hu as like sika, you have the status, you have the authority, you have the power. And he onye discipline sa nneema we nyina wo be abuse no. Yeah. For your personal enema later it will haunt you. So we have access to a lot of things enema bebre. I mean, into your morals to say, I mean, sika, say you come on find the man. Obi mo abuse no da. MPs yes. Obi mo abuse no.
In what way or more?
Say you see, ade bia e discretion no. E discretion no. It is prone to abuse. If it's a common fan at the bar, MP na wo vision. And I will say, this common fund, me debeye we. Obi an question wo. Wona obetro akwa assembly say, per my budget for 2026, the common fund that menya no, me debeye we. Inti dia waka no ana yade ye. Sometimes there's a room for okra obe massage ne makakra say bia along the way something will come up. Inti ayese animanimu na wo sort it. Eno na amount for abuse. Obi ba or see you me here financial support for education or your ba people take advantage. No support to there. Yes, of course. I mean it happens. Ebi mo take advantage. And a true baby will cry nya umpo na be take advantage or one baba.
And when you say experiencing.
Oh yes, but you see, I don't know. Now, me I'm trying to say when I say we are disciplined enough because yes, so we dey actually there. Any bebre and it will take you off course. So what you focus now what the year jumano. So this any manager you go off guard. And you need so may they just oppose that with my role as general manager, where I controlled the jumano finance, the resource, the direction of the business. So when you're disciplined ubetimi the resources be betima diverted one ready a year one year maybe into that experience where you have millions of dollars to control, even though yes manly be obu ho akonta, but within it you have millions of dollars to control. You need that discipline. What you are saying now o de be share adwuma no say adwuma no e be tumpon
no I
accountable now o the side experience now abba as a member of parliament.
Just like you were saying the common fund and how people abuse it. I'm not sure you do it. So in Kwabri East, what are some of the developments if we say buy what the common fund especially Kwabri East?
Okay, so far, you are touching mass sets. We distribute 6,724 mass sets.
Mathematical
sets. Ma distribute to over 6,000 textbooks.
Okay.
RME English textbooks. Some communities, about 7 or 8 communities, donating cement, about 480 bags of cement to them. Afi, your communities be a reshaping of roads. About 4 communities: Antoa, Senua, Uno, Kwano. Yes, I don't know. Yeah, reshaping. And a Mampontin Alaji Kuku. Yeah, reshaping of Omo Equine and Omo main Equino, because we have access roads now, and also so and your crowd. Also, educational support. It's a amount for university, amount for masters, amount for SHS. They need help. Educational support. Right now, no, I think we are getting into about 70 or 80 people. In the space of 9 months, we've been able to support, say, okay, 5,000, 2,000, 3,000, just to support, say, school fees. Na yem boost to education. When you come to sports, we say jerseys, any footballs, we donate jerseys and footballs. Teachers support, say NAT for and all those stuff. We've been able to support them to more conferences near push you so that basically any kakra we and some of them more we have done since maybe MP using my common fund. We still have going forward, and the said by the end of the year we'll be able to supply motorbikes to NIB, the police, and immigration to support them in their work. And I know what happen. And sometimes also sugar, rice, just to support them. Social intervention issues, just for the needy. Now you bring them up. Sometimes common fund in the end so. And then I make a say Sika na yemi motivation, I would have been very disappointed because sometimes you have to dig in. Now I could pay Sika over before another vision. Yes. And there are other personal things to say you ye bonds and yes and no free common fund money yeah first Sika be and to whole common fund say you can't budget for a year in your common fund. Yes, and no and untina say we MP now need other sources of income.
Honorable, Udin Komono, in terms of roads. Yeah. Kwabri is one constituency, I mean, yeah. Minimum crime, lawyer Kofi Frimpong.
Yes. Kofi Frimpong, yes.
Francis Kawatin, yeah. And also so, Babetwaso. Rosie idea, Mamponting, and they far day, the side honomono, a idea me and Damakoma so. Yeah. Tiana wo ye dia fa won wodi nkomo se alaji koko ne mamponti ho ba bi ne meduma ho ba bi no be kwan ne dia totum ache tiana wo ye ne potting because me pese eno no ye main target e de mamponti for any Kwabri is for enti yen conference so say e bia emfree 2025 in copy maybe 2026 ended ubetimi aye akwan no e de amon
akwan they have already played a huge role. Me MP no fade to Kenya asena yenguso Mampontin station wa fa kofa duma na fokusi ahojo na yenguso Aboaso hospital junction hono no fema betwam wo wade adwumakase to Kenya ase na yenguso ena Maduma Abaz junction eko kamase na yenguso
sa mase kwan na
mase
afena omo eduso
baby omagu yagu
yes. Wow.
So the issue is that one be MP through parliamentary questions busa questions on all these roads through going to the ministries say minister Esiano parliament minister na ekwan yeden ana me ankasa contractor especially na one contractor na sa ekwan for we nyina ahye nsa we visited on a few occasions. When you say, to the extent say, Omusika Kura came with Ministry of Finance. I had to chase it.
Give it to them.
Yes, make sure that they are paid. And at some point, they were paid 96 million Ghana cedis. But now, acquiring in our boss asphalt. Now, asphalt, no, omun to me first, cannot enjoy asphalt for all. But in Futru Kunye, and now Okoya Bako, so now Jabako, you have an issue. Until I sat down with them and we agreed, say, okay, instead of asphalt, say, Siano, omun ye bibi my name Futru no in freeze. So I'm going to buy a first quote. Now, for all these 4 major roads, if we only free so, then so munya sika no be good asphalt, and that's what they have done. Until now, no se oko abuaso ekwa wu se oma be good kakra eyi mamponten so oma ye maase so oma ye. Until it means that juma no fare de ne de na enye napo construction. But the other 3 no, I know they are Chinese yes, real company, yes, company no. And nyame adoma omotumi aye sa enema ni nyina. Enti is enyame nko a menka se menko a, because before me na MP, former MP ho, former MC ho, and all of them me so me ba be take over no. We all pushed said ya and even asnomaso kwanta to ufchemwa asnomaso ekokoka amape se honso se sa akwan na yenye yi na nye eno te omogun asphalt Kofi Job ofri amape se ne ne ufrumkrum constant me free brani no. So you realize I mean a lot has changed the past in fact say 1 year and never be brasesa in terms of road network or Kwabri East. Yes, that's what train Antoine Road.
And a final one.
Antoine no road. Unfortunately for me, which also gives me impetus to work hard. And they say, Mikro Mukwam Yunina, if you're brand new, no. Until we are Antoine Road from a brim, Bikramo and Tokusi Ebra. So what I say. And
yet, say, what buying so soon? I was
and yet, my buying. And son was our fat crobble. What you more. Yahojo onu akosi asunomaso ano so enye enti anu no ye ade a ebomachi but also gives me motivation say I have to push hard say sa kwan no so no ebe de betimi aye enya me nko na me I must admit that a lot of people on the side omo bua my chairman is helping me, my current MC from the NDC side also is helping. Dr. Duse, any probably on the sidelines we are pushing. We will get this done.
Honorable, you didn't come away. You've talked about roads, you've talked about everything, but unemployment, Ghana is as a result of unemployment here, Koso. But we have Kwabri Easter, minim crampono, minim companies kakra, established or Kwabri East. In any other way, there are still unemployment at Kwabri East. What are you doing to make sure say you no more Kwabri East? As be a juma wanya diamomo, our money binyano, na even crop also develop some skill in training you media bomo brass and social vices and rampant.
So to start with, I'm happy that you veer into the skills side because you see, Debiano, I say school na obia we school or per se. So teaching or pay so chade or nurse and also we mainstream university or pay abaya jumaye. But you see, there's a certain trend that air cost now. I'll be here or your nurse, but also a seamstress or a teacher, but also you hear me Ari CN or no or no a teacher and as I say or Ari it was a businessman. Ube will know check it online. No ya told me in baku. Oh no a cranium from China. No recently meniama bia me feel you checking prices at Wahano. It was better. Oh no cranium
a skill.
And so what we are doing on the skill side, and they say Mayor campaign, I met a lot of artisans, hairdressers, we the target is to get 300 machines.
Okay.
As I speak to you, I have 170. So I didn't know to the kakra. I have 300 machines, hairdressers deal, tailors deal, tilers deal, welders deal. 300 machines in the near future no enchekra. I have 170 now. In your 300 area, we have identified some artisans. Crophobia, a pese a resource near the machines and now omodi etre omajumem. Also, we are in partnership with a Canadian, will be a friend Wusk.
Okay.
We skills training. Yeah, almost so no. They will come and partner us and train Sir Uncle for in the skills side aspect no. So the by omunya training area na the machines no. That's why that is what we are doing on the skills side. So Uber in terms of formal employment, say nurse near you know there basically na you buy policy to recruit, but we facilitate. And he said a military recruitment. He said sometimes we go out of our way to pay monies that we were not supposed to pay. Military recruitment be minimum crano. I'm engaged. We have about 15 slots. Yeah, through me but I am facilitating. You have 15 people through this exercise. From me side, metimi facilitator me a form, into to recruit into the army or navy or what in the military side. Inti ninyina things that we are doing, but the one thing is a Kwabre Eson. So the whole Ashanti region, Kwabre na your population. The whole Ashanti region, in terms of registered voters, Kwabre the other 146,000 and over. Inti nipa na woman Dawson, your population are hit by 330,000 as we speak. Inti nipa na woman son. Inti the interventions na ayesa kakra, which is why what that entrepreneurial support and also ewo hono. Said be ya ebetimi aboaboa afoforo kakra through the common fund. Na etimi apeja omo. Even before me be MP no, me the loan scheme. Yes, I was in a yes, I'm on Omentia. Oh, they didn't pay. So politician there. Oh no, they didn't pay. I mean, I started basically not a party for, but they are all Kwabre for.
Yeah, but not a party faithful.
Basically, not a party faithful. I mean, there were a few others. I'm not sure. Say,
Omunim so ye MPP ni asebi. Who did long?
Sentina making. Aha, yentina making. Until this time around, maybe in the next year or two. We are trying to bring something in that lighter, but more structured and more formalized. Yeah, omubitua, and which is why BBT said the plan of having a rural bank in Kwabre. On say rural banks are more pretty, but they are not originating from Kwabre East.
Yeah.
And I know there are talks. A lot of work has gone on to get Kwabre East Rural Bank or Development Bank. Yes, I'm into it. I'm part of it. Yes, we will move. Oh yes, enche. In May campaign, it was one of the things. Yes. There's no commercial bank in Kwabre East.
Oh, okay.
There's no commercial. Say Absa was here. We don't have. There's no Absa. There's no Fidelity. There's no Republic.
BBNO. It's all about the rural banks.
Rural banks and savings and loan microfinance. Yes. So we need those. I know that by God's grace, by the end of this my first tenure, we should have these Kwabre.
In fact, now, as part of member of parliament and as a member of parliament, what are some of the national policies our parliament, Parliament of Ghana, initiative, are in line, especially with your constitution? Sorry,
with my constituency. Well, you see, this 24-hour economy is by Mua. The coders program, because I also had this program, and then the traveling program that they are initiating. You see, say a good policy. I just wish say these policies will come, because even in our manifesto we had this trade 1 million digital jobs, and they called it coders program. It's in line with Mediano. I think it will create jobs for a lot of people in Kwabri East Seba. And there's this way this travel said now people are going to Barbados, nurses, teachers, and stuff that they have brought that policy, are going to Barbados near the end. If that materializes, I think it will really, really help Kwabri East. Until now, even yesterday, I had talks with one of the people who are in charge. I'll catch him say, I should bring maybe 2 or 3 people from Kwabri East. Yes, okay. Nurses or teachers. Yes. Until nurses, you be na made the list Now we see if it works out, then we will try and push for more people to go. Because minyanya emu details but what I hear is that they will be paid between $2,000 to $4,000 a month. Yes. Which is great. I mean, sometimes you're back but I mean, anywhere, even if $1,000 to $4,000 is good money. It's good money. Very good money. It's good money. And now, architecture now, idea politics, but necessary training or Ghana in you can't. For teachers say training or Ghana in yes, the death rate and the birth rate are not the same. People are coming in, we are churning out graduates day in, day out. Graduates is by mobile nurses, teachers, mobile. I hear retire in a month, and I hear retire in a year, and I hear album in a year. Your more mobile in a year, and the door so chair or more retire in a year. Into the BR, you backlogs. Into there should be other alternatives, sir. It'll be creative jobs for them. But we also advise them, say, what if Biana make us say, Obi or yeah, you might find another avenue or they a creative job. Nana make see an assembly. Yes, say, or find another avenue. Say, what training nipa mienu through that, almost so a year, Juma. One of them, the says she's doing well. Or the year, Juma, or no also cranium from China, now they or also so at least making a living. And he also will fear, why don't you find work to do? Like now, Unya Juma be now banners you. Honorable, I have this job I want to do. I need assistance. We will help you. We will help you. Now, Kakrana everything their support or no. No, their support. Now also so Kakra no. You get.
For many honorable Unyina a champion and I mean no Edin Komo or Fache TV. Kaina Shen also say we the point political house show and I ED in Komo Ewa Hanum. But more than enough for Fache TV on YouTube and also on Facebook. Nabibia Intimi Enkoyi. Also on Tofiakwa TV and also on Facebook and YouTube. You know, media file. Nabibia Enkoyi. Sounds of Time TV. Na menken kai emfamao. Mene honorable Unyina. AD in Komo. Ono MP. Ewo Kwabri East constituency. In Komo na AD in more de. Mami Sam Konobi. Honorable. You free constituency. Yembra main things in our country.
All right.
Now I know it's all buying chair.
Yeah.
MPP no what will match it. Let's say be a member of parliament in chair. What's the match? You've been within the political party for quite long. What do you think purported the NPP loss in the 2024 election?
Our politics, no. Ahoya,
jealous.
See, people's perception. Our politicians is not good at the moment. Any government in power, after 2-3 years, you are bound to suffer that fate.
no asema wo kana
yeah, is there is something that is there.
Esa and
NDC is enjoying some form of goodwill.
Okay.
Enche goodwill I started eroding because appointee bi be kwa ye bibi. And then me had to say MP ba could be a fight galam say I wanted the also one penny. A Sutifi North, yeah. Goodwill no ebi na share guno.
That is one director of name.
Yes. And to kwa ye. Goodwill ebi na shiguno. So somebody who thought that MPP na facilitate galamsey am I ensu say no. Now with the turbidity levels increasing from 14,000 to 94,000 in the central region. That person because of that or to abetia MPP. What would the person say now? Begin to have a change of mindset. There amount for suspect and me anyone be or why so na your that's another second issue.
Because a lot of things be
yes, we also NPP. There are certain things in fighting near dear na mwa edru baby yeah edru baby na meba so edru baby yeah internal primaries and some are ketia ye ho and NDC for time your dey campaign tia
within Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia
yes
Kennedy on here
yes ni ye campaign no some are ketia ye ho na omo peke no mo dey campaign tia ye obefa radio no na obi asema waka no the campaign. Over for radio, yeah, somewhere you can, yeah, the campaign. I mean, we campaign on the dollar, they use the dollar against us.
Yeah.
Number 3, so that zooms into number 3. International conditions, world market conditions, world prevailing conditions. And boy, and me about COVID, as someone, now, Satan, no, a former president Mahama.
Yeah.
No rabisheno, bibia mose COVID. And then he stands on international stage. Eda so kase COVID. Edi Ghana. First no opposition in he was saying say enya no kre. And then international stage. Okope sika, okope say investment there. Or still or kase COVID edi enya. But before no, o say enya no kre.
They say President Mahama dada Ghana for.
Oh, dada. I mean, there are a lot of things are dada. And the issue is that when you are outside, doing so effort, but is saying, the people's perception and international conditions, and a boy can hope ma yabano yede ilusui. Nipana ne ho chire na ho chire ba Ghana. I know I will not lie to you. I ho chire ba Ghana. But nipana ne ho chire no. Dollar na e course no. Call ya me ye free abem na 14.7. Into because 17 and no. I am a member of the budget committee and budgeter at force and present said that they left the dollar 14.7.
Yeah.
Omo akojina SMP to our politics in terms of 17 and no. 14.7 into businesses also dollar. And then the dollar is there. The same business people are complaining say entire. The confidence I did here dollar no stabilize here I will be any ageno. The same people are now complaining say dollar stabilizing so any my so the things are still going up. The things are still going up.
So
dollar
and we be on there one more time within the last 8 years. Not my board.
Oh no me can dollar no question and then the dollar is relatively stable as compared to yen. And so near so still ne boy na yede. It is sometimes it also boils down to yen in ipano. And ya bantu majumu ya na ya ba ya na enwo anwaye 1,100 soja 40c kroma ade chena mate so about 650. What happened? It yen in ipana ya wa say no.
Oh, yeah,
yes, so you can be
more controlling market.
Yes, you can be. And even though this is a perfect competition market, like it's open market, will be and trade, over the players in the industry, no, omako naivo, no more than a monopoly. And it's a nipa 10 eton tomatoes no mosasoa. I tell you, say, anka sebeya anka competition bebemuno. Obi the tomatoes 10 or share no the 5 CD never buana cover the budget. so benyam faso but omo line ni so nyina be kan bom say 10 no yam fanje 20 cedi enti ubeko ha 10 ye 20 cedi ubeko ha 10 ye 20 cedi 10 20 cedi there will be no change enti ye ka ho senka Toyota Corolla na ye ton anka ko dealer we ho a obi akra ne car eba uko dealer we ho a nanka ye 150,000 na obi fee say me teme dia so 10,000 I will still make a profit of 20,000 Ghana cedis or better so but opa go across the dealerships ne kubusa Kia Rhino Bo they are basically the same nipa no better so ebi a obi catch yourself 400,000 obi de be ma 398 ebi ma na say eyaye adekoro na ejubo say yeya na ye ha e meanwhile nipa ne de 350,000 obi nyam faso until sometimes citizens no ye pushi enema ne kon why is it that sena maker say mamenye me last is that why is it that me to TV fridge any accommodate na my year solving in the market then I decide to send me crowd China because me solving no prices say one market no say TV now the type of TV now made no
the was
say a bedroom Ghana ha plus shipment in no 5,000 me come marketer for that type of TV no 9,000 so what I say into what the profit now to so be about 3,000 or 4,000 profit meanwhile wait my no 1,000 or 1,500 profit ama niama na ye swat into me hu sa na dia me wo avenue dia ena na me ama ye den
so wakraba
now minton but min krasa me ton and am my craba so that I save about 30 or 40% of the cost enti yen timamufo no ye kan obi pa ena ye ma ye obi kwa kwati abrobe anka akoto anka o tech here aba na anka ne bo de pe opako dwom ha se ya pe ni begu ha sei ba o ko pe ba ko 20 cedi 10 cedi but pe no after 1 week pe na say you ubeko go filling station here ya me pepe pa no ma hipu pe bebira pro meanwhile within the week someone came said me top pay oh me cra 5 cedis me ma me pay back was there be 10 cedi one ton ama no ma pay na pro because obeton pay no 10 cedis a what the betenika until the apro ni nyina anya fa so this is wickedness
now honorable MPP the number of vote margin in Mulusu 2024 it was very huge
yes
so compared to 2016 the time era John Dramani Mahama Ilusu with 1 million voters
yes
who is even see that
yes.
in the Fourth Republic but era Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ebe twas history ni also US sector one history with 1.7 million votes,
yes
and no Eddie Lucy
yeah
now you were saying something about Kwanya Mofaso Lusu here would say would be mo ankasa mo ye bi and atimemufo nso so eka ho bi na sande ma no ekosi here na mo Lusu still problems internal wrangling is still affecting the NPP and nobody NPP wants them on media it is negative news abrabono yebo no so no say be negative news na tribe don't you think say nobody me at descend in 2028 election a bit more affected more stance in coming back in the year 2028
it can wait to me I my chances of 2028 say continue this way which is why a year good pass a year turn in term so that after January 31st 2026 we will have possibly 11 months in 2026 we will have 12 months in 2027 and we will have another 11 months in 2028 into Kabuma 11 22 plus 12 we have 34 months to heal almost 3 years almost 3 years to put our house in order ansani akwakotoaba enti because internal wranglings in the ekosi but I don't know there was one component my illusion so if we saw that thing out and the apathy inside MPP was one but people are beginning to feel it say nowhere cool Who say about school placement and into uncle to and it's worse. It's worse. I was engaging some NDs in Grophobia and Ra. They are crying more than us. So almost school placement, a basa. Say I who the echoes. Enti Obia or compare MPP era and in now current NDC era in terms of school placement. That's MPP crowd on a
Ubasa most of time, none may be during the placement for Naman for so
common. But not the issues were not as grave as this. They were not as grave as this. It drew Brebia. The system was working. The only challenge that we were having was the fact, say, me MPP me battle prempe. I think, say, how hard I've worked for the party. I say, party no boy me battle prempe. Me de kwa anye. And so internally, no, young crowd for now, my Jumama party, no. Some of them were even demotivated, say, and I may Jumama party, you know, me pay this small posting went to me anye. Even though some were being done, but Obi wane de anya. But now, no, is the whole as a almost Ghana baby, no, we are having issues with school placement. So it was not about a party for now. It has transcended party line to the whole Ghana. I say Obi complaining, and I had me back to her, and I had me buy say, and I hear me say, "Inti ama adia no aye pinso."
Honorable MPP time also. Say, can the ama NDC say school placement? Then I can also say it's a NPP. One of the problem and now also facing in the free SHS. Although some mo spearheaded the policy of free SHS. Problem kesi pa na also mo face is how you structure the two system. That's the green and the gold. I mean system and now most also me instruction here. A lot of parents were saying say the Banoku school 2 weeks and now 3 weeks. No, I'm not going to 1 month. Emma additional encoso. I just said that was MPP most of the problem.
If you look at that, was a problem. But you know, nani pay from one angle. Look at the contact hours. Okay, into my memo example. Nipa no go school 1 month. Every day, every channel there 4 hours. Then find say 1 month, you know, weekend in 20 days in the month. Until every day, a there 4 hours. So that is 80 hours a month. Compared to Nipa Niko school 3 weeks. Okay. So that is 3 weeks, 5 days. That's 15 days. Okay. Now 15 days, you know, he's getting 6 hours a day, contact hours. So 15 times 6 is 90 hours.
90 hours, yeah.
But 20 times 4, 80 hours. So in terms of contact hours, time I day chana no. Even though Oko school 3 weeks in a month, he is getting education for 90 hours in that month. As compared to
Obia. Time and your corner.
Sena meba.
You could share 4 months. Yeah, but if you be 2-3 weeks.
Okay.
Then you contact hours in Kongomoya Woody. I don't know what's wrong. It's me who say Obia and the problem. The NDC problem is placement system. I think say NPP's problem was a double track. Now no. Say if you look at the contact hours, how much rich them say you are getting more contact hours, even though you are going less. Number 2, you are tackling another problem of when I saw traffic and when I saw school. Sir, the example. You could also say that yes, your time now na ye kokushemu de bia no so no. Ni pa bebre tifia omunko school. So being ingenious, reducing yem breaking it down, ni pa bebre ntumi access to education, but solving the issue of contact hours through more contact hours. At the same time, making sure say nipa bebre enya access to education than before. Now, opese who says approach ni nyina no, yield good results. Then you compare the results of Sabra institute this track system no, to not double track system anyhow. And now you find out that the results are very good because even in Africa, Ghana results was ranked the first in a lot of years Is it in West Africa?
West Africa. Say yeah, comparison. Apples to apples. West Africa. In years before free SHS and pre-free SHS. Ghana students, were they doing better before free SHS, and now they are doing better after free SHS. And the results came, said the awards that were coming were saying that we were doing better. Now, even the curriculum under free SHS, now even the curriculum that we're pursuing with the introduction of STEM, who say international competitions, robotics competitions, STEM competitions, Ghana was even doing better. Miami School, Olag. World Robotics. Omudi first. And Omudi third. The whole world, though. The whole world.
Even we've seen Prempeh College,
even German Pensa. So, the impact of that education under MPP, to me, Enka say, it came to solve a problem. Of course, seemingly, it is your responsibility as a parent to take care of Obawo.
Also, open classes be manoko.
Classes are fine. But me call school 19. Me secondary school 1989. The first year me call Adventist Day. And sana second year me call Kumasi High School. From to lower O level. Me and I'm call high school A level. Yama kwai betena fie. Sabna yama kwai 13th June. We will go back, or 20th June. Near call back 13th September. It was 3 full-blown months no vacation classes. Well, your responsibility of the teacher. And then how many you say how many months now? One will say will be a better 2 months.
Yeah, now to make it a month.
Month maximum be 2 months, but yeah, time no near school no. Here long vac 3 months near Tifie. It's the truth. And so say, and I feel
I don't know where you invested. I say,
no, 3 months every year.
Year.
You can ask.
Is it because
name time?
Sir,
Kumasi High School.
Because name time now. Maybe come out with the name time.
Maybe 1989. I said,
okay.
1989. Because Kumasi High School 1989. To 1996. In 1989, by 1990 to 1996. And those times, secondary school, you go long vac, near friend long vac, summer break. I brought for that's so summer holidays. You 13th June, 20th June, Yamakwai. You go back to school September 13th. 3 months will be at home.
That was 1989.
No, about Pim somewhere 96. Even and Sana by revampo by SHS, we were still doing long vac. What do you ask the teachers?
Honorable, maybe a question we know a courses and certain debate. Because I am common course within the system. Now, in 2015, Beppe article no the amount. In 2015, John Dramani Mahama initiated the system of education called the progressively free education. And no, or ye now dream say or they be facilitated for these students within senior high schools. No, making sure say senior high schools no be or no bit necessary infrastructures kakra within some of the schools. Until at the time I remember 2016 no go me establish free SHS. Uti common in this if we need now. Almost free SHS now what they buy no. You people re-echoed what they began in 2015, which was called the progressively free SHS. Is it true?
38 cedis a term. This was what they were paying in the budget.
38 cedis.
38 Ghana cedis a term.
Do you have any evidence to support that?
I am telling you, the student 38 cedis was the budget. 38 Ghana cedis.
That was in 2015.
Yes, that was the provision they made in the budget for progressively free SHS. 38 Ghana cedis. Yeah, they saying.
So with that, can you admit saying this if one share say with the
okay, me baso. Omuwie ya no mokoye advert 49. Say free SHS 419. Omuwie ya no.
That was 2016.
Yeah, about 2016 about it started in 2008. Because we started the free SHS campaign, Akufo-Addo, 2008.
Yeah, I remember.
And they started their campaign there and sustained it till 2016. Say free SHS AF 419. That if he had, even in 2015, that President Mahama was on Akonyano. He was quoted, say, if he had 2 billion Ghana cedis, he will not use it for free SHS. President Mahama. And now they will come back. Yes. And now they come back and say free SHS, your baby. When the president said that if he had to build, and that a lot of African countries have ventured into free SHS and collapsed their education, and that we will not implement free SHS under the whimsical promises of a desperate politician. Exact words of President Mahama.
But don't
see, we will not implement free SHS under the whimsical promises of a desperate politician. Now, or can't Akufo-Addo asem. President Mahama Nekai. We are no better no haka so buy. This is just political dishonesty.
But I will check years now. 2015, 2016. Ono no shase, ono no shebibi ase in.
One check here say. Free SHS, Akufo-Addo came in, implemented free SHS to the hilt, amidst the challenges are now can be no.
Yeah.
One can say, was it one ban and school and one ban and tenefi. Boarding house, school uniform, textbook, bibia ko school free, for bag, to trunk, to for gari, my ento gari no shit to mount, for not to saponi a year of the big gari, ko school no ko free. And I was chassis. Na amanfo etutu bo papa akoso enye say President Mahama ka ho, but President Akufo-Addo say no, I will do it. And then you see people have access to education, and now they can go on social media and go and insult Akufo-Addo. And krana Akufo-Addo nka ono note bontefufuo onye sik ankane mame man enye sika mfani nko school empona when you access to say menya social media, I can go on, I can log, I can do this, you know. The man opportunity you know. He has the opportunity. Now no, he is enlightened. He can go here and go there, and now he will come back and insult Akufo-Addo. He will not bite the hand that feeds you.
No main supporting students. But if I'm baby no, yana be blaming politicians in the very well. Be me teacher ni, just like PA teacher, be a teacher ni pa. Now, we were there. And I think 3 years ago, GS the bar said, in Kwadani, a punish woman, in jail. I could answer school. That's all you sue devices be a in jail all pretty freely. Intimate Shakadaso.
Yeah.
It's a coyer says, I could acquire the Ibnas and meet teaching in the Cotiana. My Huya Makapunya. Yes. It's in the Bijan. I could answer Jana. Also, be cool we want. Sebi Bible cracker set here.
Yeah.
What I say. So we are facing a particular challenger, main supporters, students in the president attempt. But if baby no some run am the beshe in your corner. And the march teaching into J Muma crans after the obey because in the Cotian was see an some farm rankwanswa. Menya abaya money. Don't you think that sometimes more policies need no a kwaba na abesomoko?
I agree. No no ya dream. No ya dream visit. I remember na ya chichel sometimes he importo. And you may be bad and why. You see, there are growing concerns on human rights. Human rights committee, child rights, human rights, child rights in the idea. We have signed up to international treaties. Bibria and my quine and culturally, senana you see a discipline. Yeah, man. Of course, my admit is be excessive.
Yeah.
But senana you see discipline. Yeah, man. And then, internationally, it could be even Ghana will be cited. Inti said the right balance between human rights savvy and also maintaining your culture and discipline. Mind and in our society. And yes, morally, there's moral decadence. And you probably be send na ye me abreso na me papa a trainee yen si hu niema no. And then oniema bebre asesa.
Yeah.
And the focus now, no, and the respect I need woman teachers at that point. First, and now papa to me so inside the command teacher no town.
Yeah.
Me kai pa say edru baby no. One time, me papa down for bibe fie Mr. Nyako, papa frame. Oh yeah, ya na makodi ngrabo ni sembi. Papa so me nsa. Osinya kometia me be yaba. Papa ya anka bi ama me. And now, oh, Master Jackra, no, Jan. And now, uko two Adam for be say or say, my son in some ko boom ba, kotiam ba ba, Jan Kran no more munye. Jamono. First, no, obi betimi abo, o papa ba, no report to our papa besa abo. Yeah. And now unko timin ko bo obi ba wa bra no no ko jomo. So, said the man is con. I agree. We as yes, and you might be braces. Two, social media. And you pay the attempt for likes.
For trends.
And the say, most of the sunshine in media censorship, Nana Sam George, about her. Or no, or the attempt na popular. Or the attempt and a popular.
Sam George did the attempt na popular.
Of course.
So now, when
Sammy Jemfi did the attempt na popular.
Yeah, Sammy Jemfi good boy.
Yes. These people, they made names for themselves. Omunyadi in the NDC because they portray themselves as Omunsrofe. They can say anything. Yes. And then Chuni Jonas, yeah, can't. Now I said Chuni Jonas. What did the Atamunya know? Did the Atamunya Aqua, your friend is saying? Kevin Taylor. Now, Tanino be do atembia. What's it then?
Kevin Taylor should do atemo.
Kevin Taylor atemo did. Oh, and the issue is that, and yeah, oh, yeah, so near man, so you cast politicians. Yes, we benefited. Politicians benefit from it.
With the issue of Sammy Jemfi, Sam George Asama working. You know, I'm someone means to say the so, but these two guys, they always comes with facts. And then
you can say your facts. No, you can say your facts without insults. So what I say, me account facts near, and I am telling you, these guys, Sam George Becker said, communication service tax, a daso, ACC are buying way, they are stealing, they are criminals, they are dazed, or the way to so. No, in the first budget, President Mahama Babekan or Parliament, in their first term, in their first budget, Sir Mahama make provisions or the betray communication service tax more or no or be cassette or no buy. You know, Cassay in Tremo. I am the Minister of Communication.
Oh, that's
on far. Bill Biama, I say in Trem.
Say Bia Uguswa is
Nasa was the first budget. I mean, I see bulls are trapped by their horns, men are trapped by their words. So who can't someone people power say your word is your bond.
So, do you demand say Sam George and resign because
yes. No, the issue is that and some no kind, so or he will push to do it. If he can't do it, then he should come and apologize to us. I mean if he can honorably resign, that's fine.
Sam George honorably won't resign.
Sir, somehow can went to me in my budget. I criticized him in my budget statement, in my budget debate. I told him that he is a tiger, or say a tiger. He has turned into a cat. Because the things that he said he would do, he hasn't been able to do it.
Yeah.
He is not man enough to criticize his own government, as he said before. When he was in opposition, he was good. It was good.
But
now, Ben will say, "Hey, I'm a mono, and you better." And yes, so 15 years now he's majoring in minors. He's picking up fights with people who feel so he can bully around. And the DSTV in Tokoya Kokunye, Sebi.
But he was fighting for us.
He was fighting for us, of course.
He was fighting for us.
But Sa fighting on the Epe. Any person they use DSTV or Ghana.
Oh, one of them also.
Massa. Bantama, Sa street here he was seeing. Upa kind. If you use DSTV. DSTV for no year, they are not any business.
Say ultimate fighting as a value in the buffer and a year intimate use to be.
You don't start a fight on that premise. You start a fight fighting for omo nipa dodo a they are being downtrodden. It affect omo ansa. On start a fight to say me ko start a fight na me weni nipa bi abeka ho. Maybe you start a fight to say omo dada na omo ho chire omo no. A dozen per yenti memboa wom.
And no, it was unnecessary for him to start that fight.
Obi any business. You open market too.
Yeah.
You obi any business. Now what go catch and say, and then your uncle shops ni na. No can just say mu TV no amodeji you know ne board your crayfish china nka ye say nti. Ada na amodeji say nti mo ntete ni na so. Man te so am shop ni ebegu. No uncle China more. En can jom say mo ntete mo gadgets so. Why DSTV? If he is picking that fight with DSTV and you're picking that fight with GTV, say you TV license, programs are more each in a massa yamfa kwemu yampe. But see now for Netflix
GTV value of
GTV value of them. They are Ghanaian own company that we are paying TV license to, and now some publishing go for into a TV license. What I say, open say to a TV license, also programming yet.
But MPP were in power for 8 years. More investing.
Oh, and I know they say, oh, they come on for baby for. What we are saying is that the fight that Sam George is speaking, a needless fight.
A needless.
Because fight now we'll pick it with DSTV. We'll pick it say one. We say compared to Nigeria, South Africa. And compared to Ghana, rates was so. Yeah. But what compare Nigeria tax and South Africa tax and so compared to Ghana tax? Have you done that analysis too?
Maybe it was so, but then no matter so.
Who charging the more tax, not the tax not to show the amount package. Or say or not the package so any hotel tax and this way. You get in the South fight. Number 2, the reason why you're going to say South fight and then say omo prices so after the okoya udwa wanum say oh you have seen that they are trying to amend the packages and that's not what you want per se price na yente so after udwa wanum na akoya na omo amend the package na waje abade baba ya isem me wo compact plus this is the package that me pay ma hwe bouquet no and me hu say
na say there's some George buy na say na intro
massa yes say who say compact plus a 579 or so.
Yeah.
Me boy.
Yeah.
579. O see o ko fight ya ma compact plus no. Ya teso. E de ababia maybe 400 or 500 cedis or 450. Ye be boy yen seba ma. O ko ya wa fa ye hu deda a when to me am man take compact plus existing bouquet no so ama na ama 450 or whatever price you wanted. Name what they did in the say you will still pay compact plus 579 name now on channel 103 the channel 103 be count now what compact plus no channel 103 was restricted until almost say odi chia we no 579 no na the channel 103 no me pe channel 103 anka meko kese no kameko premium. So what I say, me pe channel 103 movie magica meko premium. So what I say, enti man ko premium na me call compact plus. I want me wo menya me ball kakra hwe, menya we ya kakra hwe, menya me movies kak TNT ahwe, menya we ya hwe. Ehwo na me wo na me kotua na me. Because kai who say anybody who has money to subscribe to DSTV means that uchusu di ope.
Yeah.
Mewa
no correct
enti wo ka se wo de package ni bi ebe so me so nti mi ntua no aka na wo picking tokwa ehia na wo ye hu de magana attention waste media space ni ade we see esika de organize press conferences say me kontokwa we agiska we at me atisu say ya mamo now the end of the day we ka che so oh mentumi antisu na emum ye de bouquet no ye de 2 channels 3 channels bi aka ho nti genesa what was the essence of the fight because channels bebrebe was no I am not able to watch all.
And then all contribute for
yes, channels bebrebe was no I'm not able to watch all. My compact plus no me so me TV a say nwumre na ba obi anywhere bia me kope movie bi na head ahwe wo ho. What they offer me is what I take even if you take premium. Ukona ene time I be switch on no. Ye show a year pretty woman now so could be pretty woman here unya mewa unya it's what they offer you and will take and you have agreed what you say the omde be mama na meje until so me so TV no na me or compact plaza there was on na me hwe and I have agreed in the terms and agreement say there was on na me hwe until there was on na me hwe there now say you e dey be ka ho me dey den
there's a unya
no me dey den the only be come ho I might not even have time to watch it because there me penny say ball ba me so a menya Spanish La Liga aye ahwe it is a Mesona Spanish La Liga was what I am content. This is what I'm paying for. Into Ubana Bekacha me say, okay, I'll make you watch Spanish La Liga. I'll make you watch this. By any moment, mami ati so about 579 and about 400 amount. Now come to me and yenen so over a year. You have failed.
Honorable, in the first 10 months, first 11 months of era John Dramani Mahama, who reaching from 1% to 100%, Abemani saying.
Oh, remember the 50.
Oh.
I've been generous. Obi Amani 6%, we call it Bimani 6.
50 there. No, 50 there pass mark.
50. Also by the amount of 50 pass mark.
Oh.
I'm just being generous. Mami Chawade. There are things that he has done that why are there.
It's with
one free SHS. Oh yes.
What sustain?
No free SHS are amount of 50% are a deal. Yeah, Jiko did the amount when you first class or second upper, second lower, third class. Yeah, my Jiko did the house. But I never be why I did. That's why I'm giving 50%. Free SHS are maintaining here. He's done well. Leap, livelihood empowerment against poverty. I am that than he has maintained it. He's even added 50,000 more beneficiaries to IRD. School feeding program, we're maintaining, was how to move from 1 cedi 50 pesos to 2 cedi. 2 cedis. He's done well. So what you say? BBT said district assemblies that the amount of money by district assemblies is saying, Jack, and you joke.
It's kind of soon.
Meme assembly in 2 quarters, you have 10 million Ghana cedis.
Wow.
The thing that as I say, was how the parameters are there at all. And the MD will say, what tackle legacy projects, abandoned projects. 20% of the money should go to legacy projects. 25% for market, 10% for schools, 10% for hospital infrastructure and hospitals, via chip compounds near there, but 10% also for boreholes and near there. And so by doing that, he's pumping more money into the district assembly, into local government. Into local government structures are being strengthened because of the policy. Yeah, how our MCEs, even manage this. So those things he has done well. But about the flagship policies, yeah, Odibedi Akunyana, he has failed miserably.
24-hour economy.
Miserably.
Big push.
Miserably.
Free stress, policy.
Miserably.
Oh.
Mama 24-hour economy.
Miserably. Let's say.
Maybe 24-hour economy.
But someone 50%.
Oh. Sir, and Ukoya's average, no. Sir, exams on that. Was score high on free SHS. We're maintaining when you're 90% or when you are Obaha, when you're 10. Two combining 100, you chum to 50. Intinente on the things that we did, and it came to maintain, sometimes even doing better, especially the district assemblies. You know what you say?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But on one idea, you to know so to Abamano, he has failed miserably.
Yeah.
And who was somehow catching to Abama when you never heard that? If Mahama campaign obey and say, oh, free is a mean tremor for me, NHIS mean tremor for me, leap mean tremor into Monto Abama, Uncle Manfo Buzan says so. I didn't know Abama. I didn't know what that about tremor say is already working. We've been the buy and all maintaining it. But Ope catch say, you tonight in year Jumano, 24-hour economy by map 133 formula 133. 1 job, 3 shifts, 3 people. Away. Who catch say, Sami fee communications or say, 24-hour economy ebe change into BBT say DVLA, we say passport office, we say civil service, or munina no be 3 shifts. DVLS is a 3 shift.
So more boss no way eguso ye initiatives.
You cry, Gihok cry now, Moshas, and we say, oh, my jai, almost demand in you, oh, my jai. Enti, we're failing 24-hour economy, no. A dear neighbor to me, Abuano was 1D, 1F.
And I know why you ignore.
1D, 1F is no more. Unim the entire bit to me, Abuano. Now, no, manufacturing sector, no. Ubustua. First, the first thing to 24-hour economy is demand for the product. Is demand for the product. It is a per se, Gihok here, Juma 24/7. Gihok products, maninya so attractive, say, they be any pen here be. So that people will be forced to produce in the night, say the buyer and probability demand. So what you say? It is a demand in Niho for Gihok products. Ukoye 24-hour economy now. Uncle here, Juma 24 hours. And you know my jino. Go produce good demo, produce good demo. The warehouse, warehouse cost air cost. The safety of the products air even the expiry air approach because onion timin toy a good demo be and talk. And when you produce, does not make business sense to continue to produce when you don't have demand. Into be jai. To jaya means that go 4 or 4 more to run that night shift in Inam. So momuja ejumaba. But if our demander or beton, that's how it is. The last thing on 24-hour economy, me call as of market sisiana me compare car call and I drove 2 a.m. Ako Accra. See me nyebi. There are buses there. Yeah. Because why?
Still another word that.
No, why? Because enipa e trupuko ho. Yeah. And I drove ekope bus because there is demand for buses, night buses to Accra. To Accra, yeah. But me call the same as for market say me compare bus akwa Sankregwa menyabi. Minya. Because there's no demand for Sankregwa bus at night. Inipa nko as of market. And I just say me compare car akwa Sankregwa. Into obi any ho the bus ikosi as of market say ekwa Sankregwa na jo. Na emom obi the bus kwa kosi as of market say ekwa Accra na jo because there's demand for Accra buses. And so for 24-hour economy, you need to stimulate the demand. Idea how between they stimulate demand, so you stimulate the demand for locally produced goods. Now factories now more no. Now what resource with 1D 1F, give them incentives. What stimulate your demand internationally, no? Would the container would the way who promote amount for baby bubusa kente who ha so people who are producing kente omo yese no omo amount for baby de bia obi demand kente. Oh yes, no. Na demand ne kosro no. Na business ne produce kente no. O the 1D 1F policy no. A support to to boost their production. That is when you can say, any asadia, minye shift ni binkan, minye shift ni binkan, minye shift ni binkan.
Honorable, Mami Bissau, last question na yemfa jumedi ni se yebrena ayebe. 2028 MPP with my power.
Oh, with my power. Ka o mame de biemu so a women's bank. Women's bank we say be bank amamba ma 51.3 million Ghana cedi the edition mo 51.3 million wa bra just your minimum capital requirement of 400 million. O say what you then. O say you are committed to your policies. You are not. Enti ono no flagship policy ade a ye to abama ni bebrebe no. Charlie emfa kwanu onye hwe gold board massa ye adwuma dada PMMC ye you know gold purchase program by Dr. Baumia or introduce you or the buyer no. Now the BDCs oil marketing the BDCs bulk distribution companies omuna na finance they bring money to the government uses it to buy gold. Now gold no they are called hedge for oil. Then we take the oil and we give it to them.
Okay.
It was barter.
It was barter between the government.
Yes, and those Russians and people, the oil blocks no. Inti na yemfa dollar yense dollar na yedeko. Now, who the gold board abeshe mfimfi. Gold board now, oko market now, ye $279 million of Ghana money. I bet him there are other things near the finance gold board. Recently, President Mahama said gold board aboka in some way. Of course, yeah, aboka. Because you are exposing the country to pre-finance risk. What for Obama Nisika? And now they are common aggregator. so on fan cut down and to gold or qua BBC no on fesican or also de come obi busia into chain hono so be enya gold now fan ma sikana kem
yeah no correct
meanwhile first no na abino when was not at risk aggregators na they were at risk because in the sika shame no corporate finance gold into those are the things and yema bebre ho aban we ya with time you will see say even gold board margins are gold board inya they say no first na bare 2-3 months ago na auto gold no international market here 12,000 no mama 8,000 4,000 now gold board inya in between omo de yede and until na sami jam $50 because sikano eba the margin no a secret is secret obi anim de sikane margin ya de emfaso no
na channel say gold board no discount
and no ndibi now no for I see the margin there was okay. O de mama nchira asem ni hu dance ya ebi na etwa e de ya dance me bow gold board a world market price na 12,000 Ghana cedis pound and na almost 8,000 4,000 Ghana cedis no ye de gold board abechire mo de omode ye no way but with cocoa board echire mu LBC margins transporter margins the differ seedlings the years omu chire mu say some margin no omunya so be 33% 34% margin or 30% margin of the gold board there no there
so onchire
mu nti if there is secrecy they can apply the money anywhere. Until let me come to your question. This is 2020 will come to power. It will largely depend on us. But I am sure that with the way you are structured and our internal politics, we are having challenges, I must admit. Man for being some kekano and koye. But we have been in opposition before. We've had some of these challenges before. We suspended Afoko, we suspended Kobra Japan. We came back strong 2016. We won it massively. It's beyond MPP to go beyond our current challenges and win power in 2028. We are also being presented with the final opportunity, say, NDC will present a new candidate. So, internally, whoever comes, will face.
And you know that you come to 2028.
Yes, 2028. By the grace of God will come. I always say by the grace of God because I know that Yankupon de see him. Into whatever we do, we struggle, we go back and forth, we do whatever we have to do. At the end of the day, Yankupon de Bechre.
Honorable, Medasi Pa say, return Safra with me about. Now, fortunately, you made the same birthday too.
Oh yeah, that's good. 13th January. We engineer with your birthday.
You should have been you celebrating.
What I say? Yes. But that time, the age, they be different. I think by then I'll be 46 years old.
Oh, nice.
And yeah,
you look young.
I try to. By the grace of God. But it's good. Exercise, have free conscience. I think that helps.
Honorable Yankupo, inshallah. And at the end of Jumedi, no, ebitimi, edisi way, the point, political house issue, and the minya honorable Onyina, it's shampoo, our MP for Kwabri East constituency. So, on an amenity, Jumedi, no, what see in Sama. Honorable etimi at the Ababasumina. We didn't come over or their far governance or their far democracy, and no the business so afa kwanya ye faso a free SHS and other matters are ekoso within John Dramani Mahama, the administration currently as we speak. And Hanum Namedi Media Besi Namebua Wednesday, same time, the Besans Wishia, and the Jumediano, Asanso Atuaso, Eddie Frio. Say, Numuisi, Nasa went one time in Kabima, they say, Eddie Jumediano, Essi.